Definition: affective domain. Affective or attitude is a person's tendency to achieve or reject awareness that is considered good or not good, which has a tendency for positive and negative attitude. The affective domain is one of the supporting factors to achieve a good result in learning process. The affective domain is not centered on one outcome, but also includes the success of academic results, morals, attitude, and behavior. According to Bloom, the affective domain contains behavior that emphasizes aspects of feeling and emotion, such as interest, attitude, operation, and the ways of adjustment. Bloom asserts that three goals of education, and one of them is the affective domain. According to Bloom, includes learning achievement, learning speed, and affective outcomes. Human characteristics include thought, behavior, and emotion that are typically then reflect the behavior of their life. The affective domain determines the success of learning. Students who are less interested in certain subjects are less than optimal in studying these subjects, so it is difficult when achieve optimal learning success. Optimal learning outcomes are generally obtained in students who are interested in this subject. Those who are interested in this subject usually have optimal results in line with their learning effort. Characteristics of affective domain. First, attitude. Attitude is where students respond positively or negatively to an object, situation, concept, or person. Second, interest. Interest is where students have a sense of interest in an activity without any others. Third, value. Value is where a belief about an action or behavior is considered good or bad. Benefit of this affective domain is that it can be used for instructional decision making with the intention of encouraging positive change in the dispositions used. If the assessment expresses negative feelings, one should seek to obtain an education experience that will result in the expected positive disposition. Example of affective domain. First, be polite and speak well. Second, have a positive response in listen. Third, do the job properly and correctly. The average cognitive goal has an affective component. In the defense of science, for example, there is a component of scientific attitude. Scientific attitude is an affective component. There are 5 levels of affective domain according to Taksonomy, namely receiving, responding, following, organization, and characterization. Affective assessment instruments include observation, set of attitude, interests, self-concept, values, and moral.